Hi everyone, Chris Tuck here, survivorsofabuse.org.uk. Now, I'm going to be speaking at the BNI Green Club tonight, and I've been working on this presentation for over 3 weeks, and I've tried my hardest to come up with a way to deliver it to make it really, really impactful and get people on board to help me sustain and also grow the charity in the years to come. So it's really important to me. It's really important that I make my mark. It's really important that I show off all my speaker skills that I've gathered to date and am still improving on. And I am sitting outside the venue 1 hour early. I have my stage top in my trolley because I didn't want to feel uncomfortable, because I've got to set up some banners, I've got to set up a table with leaflets and books, etc. And I just wanted to have that moment of not being hot and sweaty and getting into my delivering on stage outfit rather than, you know, being hot and sweaty in those clothes after I've been rushing around setting everything up to the way that I need it. So as I said, I'm here early and I'm doing this video as a before video, and I can honestly tell you that I am nervous, and it's literally taken up my whole week. It's been on my brain, in my brain. I've been thinking about it non-stop, and it's just the start of a series of talks that I'm going to be doing and some videos that I'm going to be creating in order to spread the message, raise awareness and get on board those people that I feel we need to just take us forwards on our next steps. So yeah, anxious, nervous, excited, and just want to do a good job. Just want to do a good job. Don't want to let myself down, and I want to deliver it the way that I've been practicing and the way that it's in my head. I want it to go smoothly. So the presentation is on someone else's laptop, so we're going to go through it at 6 o'clock to make sure that it's all there and ready to go and working as it should be. Yeah, I'll let you know how I get on. All right then, take care. Bye for now. So good morning everyone. This is the morning after the night before. So I've just shared with you how I prepped myself for my presentation and my talk last night at the BNI Green Club. Now, I ended up not changing my top because the event was more informal than what I had planned for, and I just felt more comfortable in wearing the clothes that I'd actually just put on. And it was completely acceptable because you do need to be smart, but it was casual smart, and you do need to be comfortable, especially if you're delivering a serious message like myself. And the clothes that I wear, it's almost like a safety blanket, a protective armor. So for me to wear a dress, for example, I have to be feeling a certain way in order to do that and carry it off. And I wanted to stand in my power last night. I wanted to show that I was very empowered and very serious and was there to do business because I meant business. And that's not in an aggressive stance to anyone in the room. It was just how I needed to be in order to get my message across. So the clothes stayed as they were. but I did take a change of clothes just in case. I turned up, put my banners up, asked for help to prep the stage, and we ran through the presentation, and on my computer, my little animation that I created worked. When we came to run it on the host's computer, the animation just was not there. Lucky, he had the skill set to help me with my IT. I, thankfully, had my animation on my phone, so we WhatsApped it. Then he included it in his presentation deck, and I'm not mentioning his name just in case he doesn't want his name mentioned here. But highly skilled and up for helping me, which was fantastic, because at that stage I was like, oh, that's part of my talk that I now can't present because it's defunct, and it takes away some of the power of the presentation in my mind. Now, I had printed out notes that I left at both ends of the stage just in case my mind went blank. And you know, when you suffer from complex PTSD and conditions like that, and when you are highly overwhelmed, stressed, anxious, your brain can literally just flip. Yeah, it can turn off its cognition and you can go into your emotional brain, especially when you are talking about something very deep and you're making yourself vulnerable on stage. It really can go one of two ways, and it doesn't matter how much preparation you do. So I practiced, I had a presentation, and I did have a script. Not to script the whole talk, but just, this is what I'm going to talk about then, this is how I'm going to present it, da-di-da-di-da. I got up on stage and didn't use any of it as it was planned. It just flowed more freely than that. And I found myself jumping from later parts of my talk to earlier parts and including it because it just flowed the way it flowed. And I think that's the beauty of being flexible and being passionate and really being in tune with what you're delivering, because it just all came from the heart. And that was the feedback that I got in the main last night, is that, wow, you're going to be great, which was good that people felt that around me. But until the job is done, I will not give myself that kind of recognition or praise because I haven't done the delivery of the talk at that stage. And the more people that came up to me and said, you're going to be great, really looking forward to this, it just added in my mind more pressure. But pressure in a good and a bad way. More pressure that, oh my God, oh, I hope everything works, especially the tech. But in a good way, yeah, I'm going to really step up now and really drive home the messaging, really drive home the help and support that I need. And it doesn't matter how much planning you do and how much, you know, checking. I still forgot my new business cards. Thankfully, I had my new leaflets and my charity business cards. And I also had that mishap with the animation, and I bought my own clicker. I bought my own, it's in the car, my own pedestal, even though there was one there. And I bought my own memory stick that I carried my presentation on just in case, because you never know, do you? You just never know. And it turned out to be that their clicker stopped working, so we used my clicker in the end. So just be prepared, yeah, and also be flexible, also enjoy it, and also just, if you think that the people that you're presenting to or the people around you are in some way above you, then please just get that out of your head. We are all just human beings, and I think if you say, I'm struggling with this, can you just help me with that? People do step up and people do help you. So don't be afraid to ask, and don't be afraid to just be vulnerable and just be you. Because when it comes from the heart, it really hits other people's hearts, and you're more likely to get your message across, and you're more likely to get the help and support that you need going forwards. So yeah, I'm going to join this to my other video and put this out just in case it helps any other speakers out there. And I'm looking forward to carrying on my speaker journey, because this is just the start for me. I've done lots of preparation in the background for over 10 years. Been talking on national TV, national radio, national conferences, regional stuff, local stuff, and I just feel now that 2025 is my year to really shine, push my speaker career in order to raise awareness and funds for survivors of abuse. So if you want to have a chat with me, if you want to get on board with my mission and my calls, then please get in touch. Message, email, go via the website, whatever is easiest for you. Thank you for listening, and speak to you all soon. Bye for now.